Hey guys, welcome back. We are back here in House Flipper 2. And I don't know where we want to start today. I know we started on this house last time, so maybe we'll continue here. Please ignore these pillows. I unpacked them thinking they were for the bedroom, which we did last time, and they are definitely not. So, yeah. I think I need to grab the vision boards for these rooms. That one appears to have one. I don't think this one does. This doesn't. I think they're outside though, so let's see if maybe they're out here or not. Or not. You know, that's an option too, I guess. What was that, like, shiny thing? Oh, it's water. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so there are no vision boards, but there are boxes that I think go inside. Framing for glass walls and ceiling. Okay, I need to remember that. Let's go into this little room here, which we don't have a picture for. And looks like we're going to be doing tile and tile. Oh, is this just going to be a shower? Okay. So maybe we do have a picture of that. Yes. Okay. Okay. Are we putting a light in here? I hope so. It doesn't look like it. Are we putting a light in here? Okay. Let's get that up so maybe we can see something that we're doing. We're not putting a light in here. Okay. Okay, but we are going to paint the ceiling, it looks like. Okay, okay, weird angle. Bear with me. Sorry if you heard my ponies yell. They think they're starving. They are not. And then we had this on the walls, which I think looks really nice. So let's get that on these walls. Okay, grab some more. Get that along here. Is this all of the walls? I feel like it was, yes. And then just a ring of it around down here. And then the other one goes in the center, so that'll look nice, I think. There we go. And across here. And then this goes right in the middle, which we're going to use the small one there. Okay. Then we can sell both of those. I guess we can shut the shower door for now. I guess we're going to put the shower over here. That doesn't want to go in the middle at all. So let's try to get it in the middle. Okay, I can't see a thing in here. Okay, and then the drain, I guess we'll put that more towards the front. I don't know. Oh, these are lights. Okay. All right, that changes things. Let's put these around the top. Turn that on. Grab the next one. It should be the same size for here. Okay, and then along here, which is very close to the same size, and then one more right there. Okay, and let's get all of these on. I think that will help. There we go. Now you can see in the shower. That looks better. I like that. I'm okay with that. What are we doing out here? Doesn't really give me an idea for the floor. Okay. But we do have paint and tile, tile, tile. Okay. Looks like the green tile is gonna go on the walls. I can get on board with that. Alright, so like back there. Right? No, that's supposed to be this. I see now. Alright. I'm getting on board. And then this, I think, goes on the front of this, which we're going to do the inside of as well. I know we don't really have to, but I just want to make sure that nothing is going to be visibly strange in the end. And then it looks like this will continue around. I'm okay with that. So, all the way around, and then this looks like it's going to be our floor. Again, I know we don't have to go under that because it didn't say we had to, but I'm going to just in case. Okay, also going to get the door and that spot right there. And now we just have to paint white for the ceiling, I'm assuming. Oh, did I tile a wall that's supposed to be painted? Maybe not. Maybe it was just looking funny because everything around it needs to be painted. Yeah, that is supposed to be tiled. Okay. And then looks like we're going to do green everywhere else. That's what the picture says anyway. Okay, don't know why it jumped me out of that. That was weird. All right, let's get that wall. Let's get this wall. Be careful coming down. Okay. And then across here, we're going to run out of paint. Are we going to run out of paint? Yep, there we go. All right, that's fine. Okay, and that's all of that done. So let's sell these. Probably shouldn't have sold all of those, but I did. And then we're going to put... Oof, this is incredibly tricky to get up there. How big is this supposed to be? Okay. That looks right, right? Yeah, I should have kept that paint. No, wait, that's supposed to be... Oh, gosh. This... We just have a see-through door into the bathroom. I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't love it, personally. I am going to put this right along here. Can I reach the top as well? I know you're never going to see it, but I will know that it's there, so we are going to go across this. Does this side line up? This side lines up nicely. Why doesn't this side? Can I resize that? No. Okay, there's just gonna be a strange gap there. How did I get up here in the first place? Because now it's not even possible. Can I, like, flip this around or something? Oh, is it because I'm on, whatever, move stuff wherever I want mode? Hang on, let's grab that again. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try again. This looks better. This looks more like where it's supposed to be. All right. There we go. Okay, I'm okay with that. And then we're going to put the mirror right over the top there. We're going to put 2 sinks in, which are quite angry about me possibly wanting to put them in here. Okay, that looks good. I like that. These are going to go on either side. So we'll put one there, and we'll put one there. That looks good. Are these on? They're not. Let's turn those on. Okay, so it looks like the toilet goes here. I can just see the top of it in that picture, which is so uncomfortable. Actually, they had it, like, down here. Is that too short? Maybe that's how tall toilets typically are. And we'll put the toilet paper next to it. Okay. And then what? The shelves over the toilet. I can sign up for that. That's fine. How far? Okay, so slightly above that. And then one a little higher up. Okay. Did we even put the shelves in here? I just realized we did not at all. Okay, let's get these shelves in. That looks better. All right, and then a light switch by the door, obviously. 4 of these. We'll just go around the room like we did in the shower. I think that'll look nice. So we'll do one there. We'll do one right there. One right here. Turn that on, and one more just over here. Okay, and that looks pretty good. All right, where are these? Oh, they go under here. That's cool. So 4 of these. I hope they fit. They do. Okay. I don't know where any of the rest of this is supposed to go, so we are, in fact, going to wing it. So we're going to put a towel over here. Maybe the towel should go by the shower. That might make more sense. Let's put it by the shower. Okay, so towel right there, and then hooks. We'll put a hook over here and over here. Sorry if you hear a loud sound. My air conditioner just kicked on because I forgot to turn it off. Okay, I'm okay with that. This one's a little further in than I would like. There we go. Okay, 4 more toilet papers. We'll just put those down here, just in case you need them. What else? A candle. I guess we'll put that over here. That seems right. 2 soaps. We'll turn that way. And this one goes right there. 2 soap dishes. So I guess we'll just kind of put those back to back. I don't know. And then we'll put those in there. Toilet brush. Again, we'll kind of hide that behind the toilet a little bit. Plant, I guess up here would make the most sense. Okay. So let's get that right there. I think that looks pretty good. 2 towels. I think we can stack those here. Okay, I kind of love that. And then 7 of these. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wow, that's like incredibly crooked. All right. Let's also move it over. Apparently those just want to be crooked. I don't really know what to do with that. Okay. So yeah, that's as straight as that is gonna get. All right. And I think that's everything we have to buy. And then we just sell these 2 pictures, right? So, not what I'm trying to do. There we go. Nope, not what I'm trying to do. Sell item. Okay, so yeah, that is this room all done, and that looks pretty good. I mean, I still think it's weird that we just have a glass door, but that's fine. Is this a different space than this? It's not. Okay. Wow, these are like the weirdest angles ever. Doing a kitchen thing over here. Okay, so kitchen. Looks like it's right there, right? I think. It's difficult to say, really. But we are going to have some paint. We are going to have some wood and tile. What are we? Okay, so the wood is going to be the floor for sure. So let's go ahead and get that down everywhere. Okay, we ran out immediately. That's fine. We'll grab some more and try again. There we go. Okay, apparently we're really going to go through this wood. That is so strange that it does that sometimes. Like, sometimes materials will last forever, and sometimes you do like half a room and it runs out. It's crazy. So we're definitely going to need more of that. Probably 2 more boxes if it's going to go like that. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get that down everywhere. Okay. Come across here, all the way over. Is that the same? I think it is the same. Looks the same. All right. I can roll with that. Okay, maybe we didn't need to buy 2 boxes, but that's fine. And then the tile is going to go all over here. Okay, that looks good. And then the kitchen walls are definitely green. Sorry, I don't know which way to turn these. So this wall over here is definitely green, because this is definitely going to be the kitchen. Okay, and I'm assuming this as well. It didn't really say, but I don't know. I feel like that's the right call. So that's what we're going to do there. And we'll do the same down here. I feel like the cabinets are going to cover it. So we should be fine. There we go. And then this wall is definitely the gray. Okay. So let's get that over here. Ceiling's definitely going to be white. We need to do that as well. That'll be fine. Oh gosh. Thought I was going to have enough paint to do that for some reason, and I didn't at all. Okay. I was very hopeful. All right, let's go all the way across here. And then, where am I? Okay. Okay. This looks like the little nook area. That. Okay, so we're going to do all of this gray, which I think looks pretty nice. I'm actually liking that gray a lot. All right, all the way over and up. I know we're going to be putting a door here, but that's not where I thought I was. Okay, over here is going to be gray. I meant to be by the bedroom door. Okay, so I don't know if I just did that correctly or not by the entrance. I guess we'll find out. We'll double check and see. But I think all of this is going to be gray. According to that picture anyway. So let's get that done. We're definitely going to run out of paint. Yep. Grab some more. Come back over. Do that little stripe. And then I believe this is also gray. It is now. So I guess we'll sort that out. Is this the same color? That looks like a different color than the wall I just did. Is that the same color? I guess it is. It's just a different light source on it there. Okay. And then what are we doing by the front door? Everything over there is green. This is gray. Okay. Let's get that. And then I can't see that wall at all in these pictures. So we're just going to do it green. We're going to do all of this green. I feel like that's the right thing to do. Is that the right thing to do? Maybe it's not. I don't know. Does that look weird? No, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So let's do all of this. All right, get this whole situation, and then this wall. Okie doke, and we ran out of paint. That's fine. We'll grab some more. There we go, all the way up this wall. There we go, and then I don't know what this is, so we're going to do it green. And then the whole ceiling needs to become white, which we can do. Okay, let's just keep rolling here. There we go. Grab some more because we're going to run out. And let's see how far we can go before the angle gets weird. Okay, further than I thought we were going to make it, honestly. There we go, all the way down, and we ran out of paint. That's fine. All right, let's get this little kitchen nook. I was going to say kitchen cook, but that's not the correct word. It's a kitchen nook. All right, let's see if we can get all the way down there. Looks like we did. Okay, and we ran out of paint. That's fine. Kind of to be expected. Let's try to go all the way down again. And all the way over. And then we'll just start making our way back, which we are definitely going to run out of paint on, but that's okay. There we go. There we go. It went further than I thought it would. That is not the right color. Okay. All the way back down to where we left off. And gosh, I can't judge the distance from this angle. It's very strange. All right. There we go. Now we are where we left off over here. So that's cool. Grab a little bit more. I think we're gonna have enough to finish this ceiling. I hope. Autosave lag there, saving the day. Okay, that says all the surfaces are done, but this is like definitely not painted. So I think it's supposed to be green. At least this part is. So we're gonna do that, and then I missed a little spot right there. Where did the blue go? Where is my paint? Okay. There we go. That looks better. All right, now we can sell all of this. Okay. And then we can start putting in the doors and windows. So that's going to go there, and that definitely messed up the floor. Okay. It's fine. I'm not upset about it. It also messed up the paint. It's fine. This is fine. All right, let's paint that. Okay, and down this side. There we go. And then 4 of these. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, those look good. I like that. All right. 4 of these. Okay, over here. Glad we kept the flooring and the paint because we're going to need it. At least the flooring. So this is going to go down there and down here. Okay, that looks good. 3 glass walls. Okay, over here it looks like. All right, we got to make this smaller. Okay, and taller. Okay, okay, that's going well. And then this one is going to be this height. Did not expect this, but I like it. Okay, and then a glass ceiling. Right here. Okay, and then we'll grab this material out here for the glass ceilings and walls. And just going to take that all the way down and around. There we go, and right there. And then we need to do the walls. Okay, so right along there. Right along here. There and here. Okay, that looks good. We also have to do these two. All right, we'll get the tops and the bottoms. There we go, and then up and then down. Gosh, my mouse ran away with me there, sorry. All the way down that and up this. Should I do that for around this? I kind of don't want to, but maybe it would look nicer. I think I'm okay with it, the way that it is. So we're going to leave it. Okay. I do need to look at this kitchen situation. We'll just kind of... Can I put it up here? Yes. Okay. So this is going to go right here on the end. Okay. And then the stove. Okay. And then a big drawer thing. Okay. And then a sink. And I feel like we can just kind of wing it from here. So, like, is there a dishwasher? We want that next to the sink. Then we'll do a cabinet and the fridge right here on the end. That feels good to me. Okay. And then looks like we have 2 of these. Do those go right up to the ceiling? It looks like they do. So 2 of those. And then this. And then we just kind of continue on like that, right? So, like a double door right there, a regular door right here. Where does the really long one go? It looks like it goes on the end. That's fine. So that, and then this, that looks pretty good. And then this. Goes right there, but we're going to bring it up because of that window. Feels weird to have a window over your stove. I don't know that you should do that. But that's okay. And then looks like we have a light strip under this whole situation. So let's just run that along. Get that turned on. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm happy with that. I did not notice that that was a window at all. I don't know what I thought that was, but not a window. But I like it. Okay, now what are we doing in the living space situation? Where can I put this? Let's put it here. Okay. So over there is going to be a dining area. That makes sense. Let's get that over here. I know they kind of had it centered, but I kind of want it off to the side a little bit, if possible. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good. I'm happy with that. Okay, now where does the couch go? Just up against this wall. All right. So this looks like it goes right here. If I sound like I'm in distress right now, I am, guys. My foot fell asleep because I sat on it, and now I have unsat on it, and it's got the tinglies. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh gosh, that's horrible. I'm gonna try to keep putting this couch down. Wow, that's tingly. Okay. Oh gosh, don't sit on your foot ever. Just don't. I'm gonna try to prop it up. Straighten the knee. Get some blood flow going. Wow, that's terrible. Do all these couches go on this, all these, you know what I'm trying to say. All these pillows do go on here. Okay. Looks like they kind of start here. Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. I'm starting to be able to actually, like, think again. That was a rough moment there. Wow. I feel like this should go over here. These are all different angles, so I don't know which ones are supposed to go where. That feels okay. And then we'll put this one here and this one on the end. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Actually, I think this is supposed to go down here, and this is supposed to be in the corner. Oh, and now I've messed it all up. Okay, let's grab this one. Put it in the corner. Okay. And then we can put these. Which way is the front here? Just put these along here. Okay, I'm okay with it. I don't love it, but maybe this is backwards. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, I'm okay with that. And then the little pillows just go in between those, and this one just goes like right there. Okay, so one of these, gonna go ahead and switch to this mode, goes right there. One of them goes right here. And the last one goes right here. Okay, that looks nice. I like that. And then we're gonna have a coffee table just in the middle-ish. And then the side table goes over here. All right, that makes sense. And I believe it had a lamp on it. Did it have a lamp on it? I think it had this lamp on it. Okay, we'll get that turned on. This definitely goes over here. Okay, and then the mirror, and then the clock and all of that. What goes there? Plant stand. All right. They had this kind of at an angle, but I don't really like that, so we're just going to kind of plop it in the corner there. The mirror goes here. I feel like we should move this over a little bit so it's not just like jammed against the wall. We have 2 light switches. We'll put one here and one, I don't know, over here in the kitchen-ish area. The clock definitely goes here. Okay, and then, all right, one of these over this area, I think, and one over this area. Okay, that is not centered in any way, shape, or form. That feels much better. This could also come over a little bit. That feels better. And then this funny vase is going to come over here. Oh, I forgot to put it down. All right, and that has this, which doesn't want to go in there. There we go. And then I think these go on here. But they only want 3 of them? Oh, okay. Where is this supposed to go? I feel like this goes in the kitchen. I could be totally wrong on that, but we're going to put it in the kitchen. I like that. Okay. What does this say? Oh, we're definitely supposed to put it on the wall. Honestly, didn't know you could put it on the wall, so I guess we'll do that. Okay. And then, where did these go? They don't really tell me. We'll put these over the kitchen. So we'll go 1. These are not going to be perfect, so I apologize in advance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I like that. And then 7 light strips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where would you feasibly put 7 of these? Just everywhere? I guess on the white walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, we'll put 1 here. That's terrible placement. Let's scoot that actually against the wall. Okay. And then we'll put another one here. I'm just winging it, guys. I don't know where they want these. Okay. And then 1 here. 1, 2, 3. And then, it doesn't really want to go over here, but we're gonna make it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 4. Okay. Why is that outside? Oh, it's not. It's just a reflection. Okay, we're fine. 5. Sure. I genuinely don't know where to put 2 more of these. We could put 1 up here. Maybe we'll put 2 up here and just call it a day. So we'll put that one right there. Can I turn it on? There we go. And then this one will go right in line with it, and then we can move on. Where is my cursor? Okay. Not in love with that, but that's fine. We'll put these on the table, and we will light them. We have 2 big plant pots. Looks like they go in the dining area, so let's just get those popped down. We'll put 1 there. Oh, can't go that way. And 1 right here. And those are going to have nice big plants in them. Okay. And then there's a vase. So we'll put that over here. Can I put this in the vase? Yes, I can. Okay. And then we have 3 pots, but a lot of plants. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. We'll put that there. We'll put this here. We'll put that there. And then we still have 2 more of these. Can I put these like in here? Okay. Okay. Thought it was green for a second. There we go. We'll put that there. And 1 more right there because we can. And then we'll unpack the box. I'm assuming it's going to be for the kitchen. All right, love that I can put that in there from down here. They're not going to be perfect, but they will be in there. It's kind of like real life. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming there's going to be 4 of these as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we've got more. So those wouldn't go down there. They're going to go in here. Sure, why not? How many more do we have? Feels like a bad idea to put these in a drawer, but it's kind of hard to reach the top cabinets, so yeah, that's why they're going down here. Sorry if that disturbs you. It's fine. When the people who are going to live here or stay here or visit here or whatever, when they move in, they can put things where they want them. So I think that's fine. Can I get up there? Because I would like these coffee mugs to look nice. Okay. Nope. Can I use the drawer to get up there? Okay. Nope. Okay. I'm just trying to get up here enough to see where the coffee mugs are going. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we've got small coffee cups. They can go up here. That's fine. Again, when whoever is going to be staying here decides where they want things, they can put them where they want them. So, I feel like that's fine. I feel like I do need to pop this down. Where did you guys put the coffee maker? Over here. Oh, gosh. Over here in the corner. That's fine. And then a little storage thing. Oh, that is coffee beans, so that can stay close there. This is a bread bin, so that can stay close. This can go over here, I think. I don't really know where that's supposed to go. All right, that's a little honey pot, honey pot, honey pot, and a toaster. Sure, why not? And the blender can go down here. You know what? Also, the toaster can go down here. When you need it, you can get it out. We'll put the soap down here so it looks nice and it's out of the way. But we will leave the sponge up there. Also going to put the salt and pepper over here. That looks nice. And then a little spice rack. I saw that they put that on there and I thought that was really cute, so I want to do that as well. Let's put a hook. What's going to go on the hook? Okay. A towel. Okay. And then another hook. Sure. With a pot holder. Okay. And then tea kettle can be right there by the sink. And then we can close everything. And I believe that is this house done. Unless I missed something drastic, but it doesn't seem like I did. So we do still have the outside to do, obviously. Am I selling that? I would like to. Okay. That makes me feel better. All right. So where would we go next? This is a hot mess. Wow, that's really shiny. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. I don't know where to go next. So there's also like all of this back here. So yeah, what am I demolishing? Where? Who? Back here? Or out here? I don't know what I'm demolishing. I don't see anything to demolish. So okay. Is there something back here that I'm not seeing? Oh, this is adorable. Look at this. Can I unpack this? I would just like to. Am I keeping all of these things? Okay, looks like I am. That's good, because I think this is cute. So we have a little picnic basket and a cushion for the bench. Love that. And looks like pillows for the chairs. Maybe. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's put these on the bench. Alright, so one there. One here. Maybe they could be less off to the side because that just looks kind of strange. Okay, and then cushions for the chairs, which is cute. Okay, apparently we're going to put pillows on the chairs as well. That's adorable. Love that, actually. Let's grab this. That's going to also go in a chair. And then one more cushion on this. Is this supposed to be a stool? And I've gone and sat a picnic table on it. Okay, let's put, or a picnic basket. You know what I'm saying. Words are hard. Bear with me. Okay, that's cute. Love that, first of all. Also, what am I building? I'm not. I'm demolishing. Okay. Yeah. This is super cute as well. Love that. I don't know where those benches are supposed to go. Oh, they're supposed to go in here somewhere, right? Are we keeping this? We are. Am I selling anything? Not out here. Okay. Well, I don't know where I want the benches yet. Maybe one could go just like here. That seems nice. And then what if we put another one back here? That could be cool because then it's just really out of the way. I like that. All right, I'm cool with it. And yeah, I think that's actually where we are going to leave it for today, guys. I know we didn't get a ton done. Oh wow, I'm demolishing all of this. Let's do that real quick. Alright, we can do that. Hang on, I need to check my phone real quick. Because the ponies just yelled, and I'm not sure if someone just got home. But if they did, they would need to know that I am recording. Okay, they did not, so we're good. Let's just keep on demolishing here. Can't believe we missed all of this. Where was I? I think I was like mid-panic attack last time I made a video. Which was, not great. So if that video seemed a little bit anxious, that's what was going on there. I believe I said like I wasn't feeling great, and I genuinely wasn't because I had been sick, but no, I also had a real bout of anxiety there for a couple of days that was just like totally kicking my butt, so I apologize for that. But that is definitely why I don't remember any of this needing to be done. But we're getting it now, so that's what counts. Let's get all of this gone, and the ceiling. Alright, all of that. All of this. Up here, along here, that. This whole wall. Oh my gosh. How much are we getting rid of here, guys? I swear there's not going to be anything original on this property by the time we're done with it. Which is what they want, I guess. It's going to be all fresh and new, which is good. But I really feel like it would have been easier to just tear the whole thing down and start over. Instead of, like, keeping any parts. I could be wrong. Maybe that's not true. Maybe it is easier to do this. But this just feels absurd. Alright, right there. This little section right there. And I believe these are the last walls. In theory. So, getting rid of all of this. Okay. Okay, and this should be our last little wall piece right here. Okay, and then of course we are rebuilding like a crazy amount of stuff out here. So we are actually not going to start on this today. We are going to save this for next time. But Let's go back into this house. Look how pleasant this is. So there's a kitchen, there's a little living area, no TV. They said there's no technology here. Little dining area. Cute little bathroom with a shower. Adorable. Love that. I'm stuck on a towel. And a cute little bedroom with a fireplace and everything. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. I'm assuming there will be a cute little back patio. And yeah, let me know what you think. I think I want to point like this way. I like this view of the living room kitchen area. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I will be back to making videos regularly again, pending any kind of chaos that comes to my life. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to do my best, okay? So please hang in there with me, and thank you guys so much. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.